We all know that a well-rounded training program must include essential bodyweight exercises because they are convenient and can be done anywhere. They help you develop sound movement mechanics and teach you how to regulate your body. You can strengthen your joints, engage your core, target the right muscles, and properly sync all of your body's muscles with the help of these 10 key bodyweight exercises. Bodyweight exercises can be just as beneficial as conventional weight training techniques if they are carried out with an immaculate technique. However, which exercises yield the best results? Well, as I said earlier, I've compiled 10 of the best bodyweight exercises for growing muscle in this video so you can start coming up with your bodyweight workouts. So with that being said, let's get down to it. Press-ups. To complete this exercise, position yourself straight-legged with your hands under your shoulders and your weight supported by your toes. Keep your core tight so that your head, glutes, and heels make a straight line. Lower your body until your chest is an inch from the ground, then explosively drive up by fully extending your arms. Pressed for time. This traditional fat burner should be done 20 times. Press-ups are a fantastic exercise to help increase upper body pushing strength. Depending on how you change the volume, sets, and reps, they can help you build muscle mass, strength, and endurance. Overhead crunch. To do this exercise, ensure that your body is in a straight line by lying on your back with your arms outstretched overhead. While maintaining your arms locked in place and your legs bent, crunch your shoulders off the floor by contracting your abs. The crunch is a quintessential abs exercise. If you perform the move correctly, your upper body extends as a result of extending your arms, which increases the difficulty of the exercise. The key aspect of this exercise is to think of your arms as an extension of your body. Make sure that you start with your abs during the crunch rather than your arms. Before elevating the shoulders off the floor, contract your abs. Pistol squat. To perform this exercise, stand with your arms straight in front of you, parallel to the floor, and at shoulder height. Your right leg should now be held out in front of you. As low as you can, lower your body by pushing your hips back. After pausing, return your body to the starting position. This hard bodyweight exercise targets all of your posterior muscles in equal proportion, including your glutes, quadriceps, hamstrings, hip adductors, calves, and core. You can spot any muscular limitations with this unilateral movement and work to strengthen them. Pistol squats are a great exercise for building leg muscles, especially those in the quadriceps and glutes. It's a workout that puts your stability, balance, and mobility to the test. Since it's a difficult technique, I advise using a TRX for added support if you need to scale back the exercise. Step up with knee raises. Place a bench or a box in front of you for this exercise, then step one foot onto it. As you plant your foot, drive with your other foot, bringing your knee up as high as you can. Step back onto the floor after lowering it once more. Repeat on the other side. Whether you've noticed a slight muscle imbalance in your pins or you're simply trying to carve some serious lower body strength, stop fretting. This is the move for you. Unilateral single leg exercises can be used to correct imbalances and to build stronger stabilizing muscles. Is your left side weaker than your right? By adding 15 reps to your frailer pin, you can give it a boost. Dips. To do this exercise, your hand should be facing inward and your arms should be straight when grabbing dip bars. Make sure your elbows stay tucked in against your body and don't flare out as you slowly lower yourself until they are at right angles. Repeat the process as you climb back up to the top. Well, dips are arguably the best of all bodyweight exercises for developing upper body strength and size. Yes, they sear your triceps, which account for about 60% of your upper arms and are therefore well worth paying attention to. But after performing a few sets of dips, your chest, shoulders, and back muscles will become evident. Remember to keep your shoulders down and relaxed. You don't want to be hunched over. Groiners. To do this exercise, start the exercise in a press-up position. Jump forward until your hands and both legs are close. Then go back to your starting point. Although groiner might sound like a horrible name, but it's a brilliant warm-up exercise. Your body's range of motion, the distance the muscle extends and contracts, is greatly increased by opening out your hips and thorax. So what? You'll get a lot more muscular gain from your workout if you execute these movements with a wider range of motion. Star plank. Now for this one, you'll start by walking your hands and toes out and away from your body while performing a press-up until they form an X shape. Maintain a level line from your hips to your toes by engaging your core. Hold for the necessary amount of time, then walk back to a standard press-up posture. You might discover that typical bodyweight workouts don't provide the same ab-smoking burn as your core power increases. Instead of spending hours planking, increase the resistance and give your muscles a fresh stimulus with a variation like a star plank. Start this exercise by developing a solid rib-to-hip connection, locking down the abs, and gluteus squeezing. At all times, try to maintain a horizontal hip line. Sit-ups. To do this exercise, lie on the floor with your knees bent. Put your hands behind your head and push your torso up so that your upper body creates a V shape with your thighs. At the same time, tighten your abdominal muscles. Lower under control back to the start position. Due to their capacity to develop core stability and control, sit-ups make superb ab circuit finishers. The best way to perform sit-ups is slowly and deliberately. Focus on engaging your core muscles rather than using momentum to lift your torso. Avoid raising your head with your arms because doing so can strain your neck. Spider crawl. Now, to do this exercise, you'll start by raising one foot off the ground while performing a press-up. Then lift your knee toward your elbow. Pause, then return to the starting position and repeat on the other side. To move your knee even closer to your elbow and activate more of your abs, make sure to crunch your core at the end of each rep. Do you wish to develop a Superman physique? This primitive movement crushes your core while also targeting your legs, arms, chest, and shoulders. Yup, all at once. Standing long jump. For this exercise, your feet should be shoulder width apart when you squat down. Swing your arms back and go ahead by using them. For more forward movement, extend your legs. Jump as high as you can, then land flat on your feet. Do you want greater mass and real explosive strength? Put the standing long jump into action. This is because the maneuver specifically targets the fast-twitch muscle fibers in your body. They are substantially greater because, contrary to slow-twitch fibers, which are designed for endurance, they are used in motions that need a lot of power. If you want to increase the pin's power, concentrate on them. Alright, guys, that's all for today. If you found this video useful, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to see more.